First, the top headlines. 33 hours Manipur ban calls by JAC against the missing and suspected kidnapping of Avinash and Anthony by Kuki militants underway. Normal life affected. Mass sit-in protest held across the valley demanding state authority to trace the whereabouts of the two teens. Chief Minister N. Biren launched permanent housing scheme for victims of the ongoing crisis, rupees 10 lakhs for Pakka houses, 7 lakhs for semi-Pakka houses and 5 lakhs for Kacha houses. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East and Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur districts till 10 p.m. For Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Good afternoon and welcome to 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now straight up the top stories. 33 hours Manipur ban calls by the JAC against the missing of Maibam Avinash and Ningthaujam Anthony from 4 a.m. today, scheduled to continue till 1 p.m. of tomorrow in Avog. Several protesters came out on streets blocking the roads for commuters and passerby, with the exception given to media persons, staffs of essential services and persons connected with religious ceremonies. No untoward incident has been reported so far during the ban. Traffic has been seen less on the roads, with the image of support being extended by people all over the valley demanding the state authority to trace the whereabouts of Avinash and Anthony at the earliest. It may be mentioned that state government has already arrested two accused person involved in the missing incident of the two teens. However, no details with the progress of the search of the two teens is available as on date. Members of Apunba Malom Mairapaibi Lupt yesterday staged a sit-in protest demanding to trace the whereabouts of the two missing teens Maibam Avinash and Ningthaujam Anthony at the earliest. Participants of the sit-in protest expressed that not only the recent incident of missing of Avinash and Anthony, but several other sons of the soils have gone missing with no traces of them, and stressed that the Apunba Malom Mairapaibi Lupt is prepared to take up stern agitations with support of the public against the concerned authority if they fail to fulfill the demands of the people.
Manipur state government na si power the bank ba angangan Antonia ba di Avinash ki langlalang di putok pidaba loina na mamang de kaya hau khaba si khaba loi khaba kaya gi musigi bikham na khaba kaya gi langlalang di putok pidana lai ko ngaudana lai ba matam asida asigum ba thoktok kaya asida gi Mairapaibi apunba all Manipur gi Mairapaibi khuding mangna koi chauna ga loina na ngasi dai thongtang tension ba hawragani letter tension ba hawragani haiba se Mairapaibi apunba ko wasami.
Kumantem Tariq, member of Social, Cultural and Welfare Organization of Women, has expressed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi must not comment asking women folk not to come out on the streets without knowing the current scenario and ongoing situation in the state. The statement was made yesterday during a sit-in protest staged at Thangmaiban Yumnam Laikai, condemning the inability of the state government to trace the whereabouts of the two teens, Avinash and Anthony, who had gone missing since November 5th. She further expressed that not only the missing incident of Avinash and Anthony, several other students have also not been traced till date who had gone missing amidst the ongoing crisis, and asked the state government on how long the people of Manipur are going to witness such incidents and bear the pain. When children are affected, when children are in pain, mothers cannot just remain silent. They will come out and do whatever they can to save their children, she cautioned the state government. Protesters were seen holding placards written, "Release the two students at the earliest. We condemned kidnapping of students. We condemned the illegal activities of narco-terrorists."
Manipur government ngasi phauda tuminna leisilibase aikoi mera paibe khoine yajaningde karigumba makhoi masa masu oiramagadi makhoi tuminna leithokpa jingamgadra ngasi phaugi manungda asigi mamangda thokiba angang mayam sing ngasi amatta thiba khangdana satra kodimada inkhallai bai khoigi angang sing amadi aikoi gi tungi yumbiroen oiba angang sing mapam khangdana mangkragadi aikoi mera paibe ma oiba mama aikoina pothabam khangde aikoi pothabam khangjade isa jingi damakta aikoina isa jingi ne da hingi bai koije mama oibi magi thamoida ko yam thina soe aduna karigumba matamda angang asinsi tekta kaidana amadi honorable CM na miyang sangbiyo karigumba angang angsingi mapang matang sa hatpagumana hataragadi karigumba mayra paibi akhoi gumana ihaw horpa matamda mayra paibi thophirakano mayra paibi la loisinge haiba waije sijina mirakano hoji phaugi manungda aikoina angamba aikoigi khuta khulai baidana akhoi isa singjigida mata akhoi khongul ligani aibche matam pona makta CM honorable na khangbiyo.
Members of Senjam, Chirang, Kaunu Laima, Chanura, Maira Paibi Lupt also staged a sit-in protest demanding release and tracing of the missing teens Avinash and Anthony, who went missing since November 5. Speaking during the sit-in protest, Haikam Ongbi Amrabati, secretary of Kaunu Laima, Chanura, Maira Paibi Lupt, expressed that the two missing teens are sons of civil common people. However, if the sons or children of ministers and MLAs had gone missing, the state authority would not have been sitting silently and instead would have taken up all possible measures to find their children. She condemned such uncaring act of the state authority. She further expressed that there is a big fear in the minds of the people that the two teens might have fallen into the hands of the cookie terrorist and the state authority must act swift to find them. She also questions the Chief Minister on how he is commenting that peace and normalcy has returned in the state when acts of violence are still continuing in the state with the recent killing of SDPO Chingtam Anand by Kuki militants in Moray town and also the recent incessant attacks using bombs targeting Meitei villages by the Kuki militants. She thus urged that the state must not just sit as a mere spectator and instead must take up stern actions against the Kuki militants.
Irena Hokiba Matam Tirangi Kana Kamnaba Matam the Su Mark Masama in the phone by Nezeva, the Manahai Bakoima, a Shutoro Irang Leroy Police Harake High, Madudagin a Sipa with a cap of the lip tree, I could copy of Punamoxing Mana Irang Letre, Hiragasu, Hojing a sing a Sipa of the copy, Bangarang Kapiva, Boom the Ginong Midagi, Yum Shuiva, Toki the Tauriva Punamoxing a say, Bidi and the Udabra, Manang a Sibu Ming Sangaga. Tauriba awana tari singji yengbe mhota irang letre haiduna mana sembang loda nuaina tumduna magi imung wanung family shokti haibagi matagumna thawoi bidabasi tasenglama akhoi sirangi mera paibi omoina akhoi manipur mahut silaga nuaitaba pokchei.
Also in the news, Women's Welfare Association and Western Star Club Langjing Achauba also staged a sit-in protest demanding the state authority to trace the whereabouts of Avinash and Anthony, who had gone missing since November 5th. One women member, Palujam Sobita Devi, expressed that it is very unfortunate that despite arrest of the two persons involved in the missing incident of the two teens, the state authority is still unable to locate the two missing students. She also reiterated of their combined stand to take up several forms of agitations in support with the JAC if the demands of the people are not met.
Okay, November tang mga dagi angang ani haidin mahiroi maibam Avinash amadi Ningthaujam Anthony ani bu mafam khangdana mangkibagi matangda athuba matamda Manipur sarkarna angang asigi langalangjin ama puthokpiduna imung manunggi miyoisingna wariba asida yengbiraga athuba matamda imung manunggi miyoisingda angang ani mag sinabiyu karigumba athuba matamda angang ani asigi Langlalangjin puthokpidaba taragadi matung tarpada akanba pungjang kaya sansalapadasu langjin achaugi maira paibisinga saruk yagani.
Several other Mairapaibis clubs and association also protested against the missing of the two students Avinash and Anthony, demanding the state authority to trace their whereabouts at the earliest. Members of Noremthong Laishram Lairak, Noremthong Kulem Laikai, Tauthong Ayungba, Tauthong Apaiba, Lamsang Thong Maning Mairapaibi participated in the sit-in protest organized yesterday along the Uripok Kangchup Road. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has launched permanent housing scheme for the victims of the conflicts that began on May 3rd. During the launching ceremony, CM N. Biren handed over checks of 50% of the amount to be incurred for the housing to 24 beneficiaries during a ceremony held at the CM Secretariat Durbar Hall yesterday. The ceremony was also attended by Works Minister Govindas, Social Welfare Minister H. Dingo, Mahut Minister Y. Khemchan, Moirang MLA Shanti, Patsoy MLA Sapam Keba, Minister Bishwajit, Veterinary Minister Kashim Vashum, Mayang Imphal MLA K. Robindro, Wangkai MLA T.H. Arun Kumar, DGP, Security Advisor and Chief Secretary of the State. Speaking on the occasion, N. Biren expressed that due to the current crisis, 4,800 families are taking shelter in various relief camps. He further expressed that based on the assessment of the earlier settlements, sum of rupees 10 lakhs will be granted for Pakka houses, rupees 7 lakhs for semi-Pakka houses and rupees 5 lakh for Kacha houses. He added that the remaining amount of 50% shall be disbursed to the beneficiaries after report of 50% completion of the houses are submitted by the concerned DC. He continued that a rupees 476 crore project for permanent housing scheme has also been sent to the central government. Chief Minister N. Biren expressed that remaining beneficiaries can visit their concerned deputy commissioners to collect the checks to begin their construction of houses. He added that if beneficiaries are facing problems with regard to finding masons for construction of houses, they can contact the RDA through the concerned DCs. With regard to providing relief to the victims with the approach of the winter season, N. Biren expressed that steps have been taken up for the distribution of mattresses for the inmates of the relief camps. He also added that process have also been taken for providing shelter to the victims at the prefabricated houses at Kangpokpi, YTB Laukol, and continue that construction of prefabricated houses at Kaitul Mambi and Churichandpur shall also be completed soon.
Approximately 4,800 to 5,000 houses. Masigi da laidurisi 10 lakhs kugi Pakka. Loina Pakka hana saramena ikro sang sabani langyang kai sang sabani madu mahanjan badu de kugi state ki laiba compensation haidana kugi tangai fadana kugi araiba ngam khardu torga pibne adu proportionally yumma laiba yana bagi adu bagi stage haibatar adu ko torsi Pakka house da mai sakram kokra badi me so gibul laibu singju lakara kuragi Kahmei mating bangja bahidar. Loi madu mang ne heta moagi sarami bi yumdu mo loina koina anjini haibena sede. Laktara taragi aduga semi Pakka da leramba silinau mangum onupang sina laktare aduga kaino da kacha kugi sumnagi yum isam sambai kugi leba no wai terga leibu singju na lak mangagi ekoi masi tok jagadam aduna bje koina tok jagadul do ngasi 50% bidurisi laktara sagadaba Pakka gi yungina lak manga bigani aduga yumduna 50% yora kanda madugi photograph kari kari DC ne circle MLA leiriba mayam du yauna por akanda mo 50% do bigadaba and hani was very transparently Deputy Commissioner Kudhanda Chief Secretary ne dorokanda committee member seme hayo committee dugi supervision makhada yumbu dugi apamba ningwa tu dorokanda tawgada.
Speaking with regard to the current law and order situation in the state, Chief Minister N. Biren expressed that in the past 2 months, peace and normalcy had started to slowly return. However, the sporadic incidents of violence in the past few days have again disturbed the peace and normalcy in the state. He stressed that the state government shall not remain silent against any crime that take place, while adding that the state government, central government and the Home Ministry is minutely monitoring every incident taking place in the state.
Peace hala abani almost thani gumba ing na koi lairabani hana gi normal sidu hala abani mayam gi प्रजा मयामगी मतेंगदगी अदुगा अखोगी लेबिरिबा मीडियागी सिनाव सेफ पुलिस अदगी सिक्योरिटी लेरिबा एआर आर्मी पुनमक्तगी तोरकाने खोइसी हंजल्ला अपने अदु लाइव थिबा थोगदो अनि खक्तगी ngarang nahandagi amukra slightly nang tension nama lebadong tawya अदु मयाम दाइना अपील तोगजबसी एखोई horrible the grievances punamak aduga akoina tawgado punamaksu constitutional means legally ain gi matungina law gi matungina constitution gi leiri bi provision chumi matungina koi tawna bunga tane yaringe koi hingsa gi thabuk se koi pudak tu thadong na kanda in peace ki oi balambi da sala kana koina pami ba tawgado thabuk to through legal process constitutional provisions gi makhana tawsi haidana gi maduma apil tawjaningi 24/7 कोई mass bombing operation both hill in a valley कोई तौरी नोंगई में आंसो recover तौरी तौना बुझु होनरी कोई illegal way arms समत कोई state सिदा लहलोई अदुगी दी just will continue our bombing operation by the combined forces state force army Assam rifles paramilitary forces यावर गैबा कोई तो याम कन्ना तौगनी तौसु तौरी
Angomcha Jingkai, convener of CCN Forum Peace Committee, has expressed that the world is being inhabited by human beings and Meiteis are also living in communion with members of other communities in faith, working together towards development and prosperity. However, this peace and tranquility and balance has been disturbed by the Kuki militants, and the need arises to root out all Kuki militants from the soil of the earth. The statement was made during visiting the injured security personnel and village volunteers who are currently under treatment at Rajmedi City who sustained injuries in the November 7th Kangchup Chingkhong incident. Speaking to media persons, Chingkai expressed that the ongoing crisis, which is targeted to annihilate the Meitei community, is unsure of when it will come to an end. He also urged the parents to caution their children not to venture out in areas which are dominated by Kuki people, citing the incident of missing of Avinash and Anthony, who had gone missing since November 5th. He continued that people of Kuki community do not want peaceful coexistence with people of other communities, and they are beastly and barbaric in their nature, and noted that such Kuki people who are posing as hurdles in the development of the Meitei community and of the state as a whole must be rooted out from the soil. Chingkai also observed that during the time when Meitei sportspersons must be practicing hard for participation in the forthcoming 2026 Olympics Games, the Kuki people are trying to subjugate the Meitei community, waging war against the Meitei people.
Forum na haukiba megetang tramnga dagi letra chatharakpa Kuki na haurukpa lansida akoina awana taraba Meitei isinau singi mateng pangbagi chatharakpagi thabak tharom program ama oina ngasisu कोई कांगचुप चिंखोंग खुनाप यावरब इसिनाव सोक्तन लेरिबा खुंद्राखम सोमोरजेट अमदी खुराइजम ननाव मखोइनिदा खोइना ngमजब सेल मतेंग पांगगा लोइना लोइना बीडीएफ ओइना हारिबा लानफमदुदा सोक्तन लेरिबा मुतुम बसंता अमदी पुलिस पर्सनल नावरेम किशन हारिबा इसिनाव मरी सिदा खोइ सेशन फोरम पीस कमिटी के माइकेदेंग सिजो खोइ सेमिति मंग पांगजखरे हौजे थोलिबा लानसे करम कान लोइगने हाइबगी चपचाब खंग ngमदबना मा पावबिरिबे सिना मा पावबिरिबे सिंगसु साइसु सिंग चथोगम दाइदा कदाइ द चलिबनो कमाइन तोबनो हाइबना सिंग सिंग दो चेक्सनना छिनबिनना बा लोइनना अखोइगे हौजिक मैजैना तारिबे सिदगी चंगसन बा यादबा मफम सिंगदा बाउंड्री मार्क तोबिनना बा लेकाय के वॉलंटियर सिंगसु अदुगम थबक सिंग पाखत पिनना बा अपील तौजरी लोइनना मेजॉरिटी ओइरिबा मैतैदा माइनॉरिटी ओइरिबा कुकीना लेतना खनबा हरक हाइबसे अखोई मखोई मपांगन याम कंखले नत्रगा मखोई कीद्रे हाइबनी हाइबो लानसे अथु मतमदा लोइसनबो होनौद्रगदे मखोई मी उसुतबगी नत्रगा मखोइना ततना खनबो हौबगी सांगसे लेतना हौगदोरी
Apunba Iraipaki Mahairoi Singlupt aims as a part of its continuation of its endeavor Ekoiki Tunglamchat Kunaigi Damak Mahairoi Aikoigi Thaudang. A discussion program was held yesterday at Nambol Higher Secondary School, participated by students of Nambol Higher Secondary School, along with Joint Secretary Ames Hawaibam Rakesh and Cultural Secretary Thaunajam Inunganbi. Alongside the discussion program, after deliberation, office bearers of Ames Nambol Higher Secondary School Unit Council Session 2023-2024 was also elected with Jingsubam Avinash Singh as the President, Thaudam Krishna Pyari Devi and Pukrambam Premchand Singh as Vice Presidents, along with the other 30 executive members and office bearers. Stay tuned, we'll be back with more updates.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Diabetes ko loina da hingliba seng tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha amagi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laing jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makhata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoy. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank. Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back from the break. Now moving on, United Volunteer Organization Thangmaiban warmly welcomed silver medalist W. Ning TB of Thangmaiban Kabrambam Laikai yesterday. W. Ning TB secured silver medal in Wushu event in the 37th National Games in Goa. She is the daughter of Wangkai Rakpam Gunadaja Singh and Wangkai Rakpam Ongbi Ibemcha. During the occasion, silver medalist W. Ning TB expressed that 2 months before the 37th National Games, she had been forced to stop practicing because of leg injury. However, just after recovery, she started focusing on her practice and she has been able to achieve laurels for the state of Manipur. She also expressed that though she has not been able to secure a gold medal in the 37th National Games, she will work even harder and will try to secure gold in the next National Games. She further expressed that people in the state mostly encourage gold medalists. However, she expressed her desire to equally encourage other silver and bronze medalists as well, keeping in mind the amount of effort and labor that they had put into.
National Game day kung nakitang nabay ko practice ay ani ki ay practice le pula na kitang pukat pada kitang wagi adagi kung lu sanaway luot yang kalakpa na puwang amagtaw ko admaya taw sa miyaw aduga ay sana handaki performance pi so ay kung ama soy ki aduda MP na point tara da hen ki ba adu yam kan na hen ap na te mathangda national game participate taw ta ra na ay ngam na ba goal long na ba kan na hona ne.
In another reception ceremony, gold medalist Salam Marshal of Wushu Taulu events of the 37th National Games was also warmly received by members of New Chekon Club in a simple function at the office of the club. Salam Marshal is the son of Salam Bichetro and Salam Ongbi Nirmala. The reception ceremony was attended by NCYC President Thalnaujam Nagendra, IMC Ward Number 22 former corporator Nongmaithim Kumudini, NCYC Advisor Longjam Nilamani. More on news. On the other hand, gold medalist Yangkom Gita, who also secured gold in the Wushu Taijijan event at the 37th National Games, was also warmly received by the people of Tauthong Lamsang. The reception ceremony was organized by Tauthong Lamsang Laining Thau Women's Welfare Association. People of Tauthong Lamsang and members of Laining Thau Women's Welfare Association received Yangkom Gita at the Imphal International Airport, and later a simple reception ceremony was held at the office of Laining Thau Women's Welfare Association. Speaking on the occasion, Yangkom Gita expressed that she faced various difficulties while trying to proceed to Goa for participation in the 37th National Games, and added that her mother supported her in successfully participating in the National Games. She also added that prior to her proceeding to Goa for participation in the National Games, she had been suffering from severe back pain, and during her treatment, her coach encouraged her not to lose heart and to work harder, and she has been able to secure a gold medal because of her guidance of her coach, she added.
Chalamdai matamda ai kaino akoi government ki side gi ticket kai gi problem shu am lai ge ticket kak khot pa gi maramda duda khatang tension lai aduga adur shu ai gi mama na awabam ta lai tabida ai bu phajana chalan bi aduga ai gi khwang si am na ga ai do hospital da bok ta lai ru bane aduda ai ojana ai ngonda thauna pi bi duna mashi ai gi gold medal se ojana phangan di bane aduga आइगी लेकाइगी काका होय बाबा होय निने मामा होय बुबो होय ना आइबु सपोर्ट तौबिबगिसु मोइदसु क्रेडिट तो पिजागे अदुगा ईश्वरनसु आइबु जानबिबा अदुगा आइगी मम्मा दादानसु मागी पोचै अमु फाउ लैदना आइगी दमक्ता लोइनमक आइगोंदा कथोक पिबने अदुगिसु आइ नुंगाइबो.
With the curtain of 37th National Games, Goa coming down in the most festive moods to meet again in the month of October-November next year in the Himalayan state of Uttarakhand. The Manipur contingent, which competed in the 25 out of the 44 disciplines, will have fond memories to cherish. The haul of 30 golds, 22 silver, and 31 medals by the Manipur sportspersons at Goa can be mentioned as a major achievement, although the inclusion of some disciplines gave an added advantage to some states. One of the memorable days in the Goa National Games is when Famdon Ranibala created a new record in snatch with a goal lift of 90 kg, which was earlier hailed by Mirabai Chanu, 86 kg on 29 March 2023. For Manipur, Wushu's 9 gold, 7 silver and 2 bronze elevated the total medal tally to the height of the National Games. Some of the silver medals were of narrow margins, which could have been gold. Heartbreaks and tearful scenes at the venue were visible, as some lost by whisker. Cycling at 2 venues at Delhi and Goa was a roller coaster for the cyclist. The absence of velodrome at Goa will be a reminder for other states intending to host the National Games. Cycling's 3 golds, 3 silver and 1 bronze were hard-earned and well-deserved laurel for the state. The gymnastics team, 3 gold and 1 silver at the crucial juncture, is a real gold for the state. The first-time entry of Pancake Sailat was a pleasant entry, bringing home 3 gold and 5 bronze medals. The unfortunate ligament injury of Shamjit Shabam Vidya Lakshmi during the bout was one of the inevitable incidents during the entire games. The Sepak Takraw team, both men's and women's, performed exceptionally well at the Faturda Multipurpose Hall. Women's team winning 2 gold medals and men's 2 silver medals can be a reminder of the people of Manipur. In the men's Sepak Takraw, young lads from Manipur had to face experienced players of the services who hailed from Manipur. The history of Manipur's archery is a different story now. Like every discipline, young talents not being able to update equipment is a common challenge. The 2 golds, 1 silver and 1 bronze from the archers, mainly from Indian round, speaks volumes and invites recurved and compound. Weightlifting audience in Goa missed Mirabai Chanu, who had to rest because of some injury as reported. 1 gold, 2 silver and 2 bronze from weightlifting. Fencing's 1 gold, 1 silver and 5 bronze were keenly watched by the spectators, as these events were once earned by the youngsters from Manipur. This year, rowing has earned 2 silver and 2 bronze medals. Football, both men's and women's won silver medal, while boxing had to be contented with 3 bronze in narrow bouts. Canoeing and kayaking's 2 bronze was precious, and bowling made a remarkable entry in the national arena with a bronze. Triathlon and wrestling with 1 bronze each made the medals tally for the state stand tall. Out of the 25 disciplines which embarked to contest in the Goa National Games, 18 did win medals. Tennis, aquatics, shooting, athletics, squash, badminton, yogasana and golf could not win medals. The overall performance at the 37th National Games, with 30 gold, 22 silver and 31 bronze, is a remarkable achievement according to the D.H. Radhashyam, President of Manipur Olympic Association. The hard work of the players, dedication by the coaches and managers need to be recognized. Upgradation of modern equipment and scientific training is the need of our, Radhashyam said. Kuki Zo people of Senapati district yesterday took out protest rally against the illegal detention of 2 Kuki Zo people and also protested against the kidnapping of 4 Kuki Zo people at Kangchup, Chingkhong. Several people, including men and women, were seen participating in the protest rally organized yesterday. Manipur's Tingujam Ritesh Singh and Norem Zinika has respectively secured bronze medal and 4th position in junior below 75 kg category and junior women model physique at the Mr. World Championship, with 400 participants from 48 countries across the globe. Upon improvement in the law and order situation in Valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur districts. For Kawching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. However, in view of the ban's calls by JAC against the missing of the 2 teens, traffic was seen less in the valley areas, with the exception of certain vehicles associated with essential services and media persons. Moving on to the national news, in Mumbai, 3 people, including 2 women, were killed in a road accident. A speeding Toyota Innova hits multiple cars on the Bandra-Worli Sea Link, injuring 6 others, reported police on November 10th. The police official said 2 of the injured are in serious condition. Deputy Commissioner of Police DCP from Zone 9, Krishnakant Upadhyay, said the Innova initially hit a Mercedes-Benz car about 100 meters from the toll booth. The toll booth is at the Bandra end of the Sea Link on the northbound lane. The fight between Hamas and Israel has continued to intensify in northern Gaza. Israeli forces have encircled Gaza City and its tanks are advancing into the heart of the city as they hunt Hamas militants. Yesterday, Israeli forces inched closer to 2 big hospitals where civilians have sought refuge, packing into the Al-Shifa Hospital and Al-Quds Hospital. Hamas-run local authorities accused Israel of shelling the areas of several hospitals in northern Gaza. The Al-Shifa Hospital, where an estimated 60,000 people have taken refuge, along with the Run TC Children's Hospital and the Indonesian hospital, all came under fire overnight on Friday, Hamas said. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 33 hours Manipur ban calls by JAC against the missing and suspected kidnapping of Avinash and Anthony by Kuki militants underway. Normal life affected. Mass sit-in protest held across the valley, demanding state authority to trace the whereabouts of the two teens. Chief Minister N. Biren launched permanent housing scheme for victims of the ongoing crisis. Rupees 10 lakhs for Paka houses, 7 lakhs for semi-Paka houses and 5 lakhs for Kacha houses. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East and Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur districts till 10 p.m. For Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead.